Why is life given to us?
Well, you could trace it back to what Jesus said. For example, there was a time they were asking Jesus about tithe and offering. Well, these people are not giving tithe because they say they have given it to their father. They are giving it to the church, so they cannot give money to their father and mother. So Jesus said something in Matthew chapter 23, verse 23. He said, the Pharisees give tithe of these and these physical things. And he said to them, but he said they have neglected the weightier things of the law. People who give tithe, who emphasize physical tithe, money and material things, they have neglected, forgotten about the weightier things of the law or of the kingdom. So what Jesus, that passage is opening a big thing for us right there. So what is the weightier thing about life and about the kingdom? What is the weightier things of the law? And let me connect that back to what Jesus said in Matthew chapter 6 when he said, life is more than this. So if life is more than what you eat, what you drink, and what you wear, life is more than all this. Connect that now back to what Jesus said in Matthew 23. If life is more than this, then what is life? He's now answering that question. So life is that thing that is the weightier matter of the law. Life is the thing that is the weightier. If it's weightier, it means it's more. And that's what Jesus said. Life is more. And here, life is weightier, is the weightier things of the law. So life is more. What is that thing that is more? Or what is that thing that is life? He said, what you should be pursuing is the weightier things of life, of the law, or of the kingdom. What is that weightier thing? He said, loving kindness, love, and kindness, loving kindness. He said, justice. And he said, truth. Basically the same thing I just told you. So life is about, why did God give us life? To do justice. To execute justice. You see children in the street that are disenfranchised by the society. Where is the purpose? What is the purpose of your life? Why was it given to you? That your life is given to you not to make a living. Not because of what to eat or what to drink, but to execute justice on the earth. For the orphans, for the widows, for the disenfranchised people, for the poor. So life that is more than this, that life was given to you. The purpose for life, the reason for your life is to execute justice. Look around you. Anything that doesn't doesn't look like justice, doesn't look like equality, that doesn't look like something that is good, people are being oppressed everywhere. Things are out of order. Your life is given to you to use it, spend it to bring about justice. That's number one. Number two, life is about love and kindness. Loving kindness. He uses it as one word. What is the difference? What is the meaning of loving kindness? Because we can just say life is about love. But love, some people, is too theoretical to a lot of people. But when you say loving kindness, it means kindness. It means manifestation of love in kindness. It means love that is practical. Love that is operative. So life is given to you for kindness. Life is given to you for manifestation of love. Life is given to you for truth, for establishment of truth. That is the weightier matter. And that is what Jesus was saying. His life, not more than this. Don't spend your life on what to eat. Don't spend your life on what to drink. Don't spend and waste your life on what to wear or acquisition. Because that's why he said, don't put your treasure don't put your heart in the treasures of this world. Don't put your heart in the things. Don't pile your treasures on the earth, where there will be theft and there will be, consumption, or it will be destroyed. There will be destruction, because that is not life. If you spend your life on things, on material things, it will be destroyed. Because that's not the purpose of life. It's not counted in heaven. What is counted in heaven is when life is spent for and lived for justice, love, truth, kindness. When life is lived for these things, that is when life counts, because that is what it was given for. Now, let's go back to the Old Testament. If you look at Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 27 there, he was saying, anybody that wants to boast out of you, don't boast because you have wealth, because you have wisdom, or because you have, power. Don't boast because of power, wisdom, and wealth. Why? What did he say you can be boastful of? Boast that you know God. That is wisdom. You know God, the knowledge of God. Sorry, that is, you don't boast because of wisdom. You don't boast because life is not given just for you and your wisdom. Life is not given. He said, don't boast because of wealth, because life is not given for wealth acquisition. That's not the purpose of life. So life is not given for power. He said, don't boast because of power. So what should you boast for? You can only boast of what life was given for. And what did he mention? He said loving kindness. Again, knowledge of God. You can boast that your knowledge of God. So life is about knowing God. And knowing God means to practice what God is. That is the kindness of God, the manifestation of God, truth and equity. That's what he was talking, justice again. So the same thing that Jesus spoke about is what Jeremiah was talking about, that life is about. And that's why when Jeremiah is saying, don't boast about this, it means they are not counted. So what are the things that are counted? Loving kindness, knowledge of God, loving kindness, truth, and justice. These are the things that are counted in heaven, because that is what initially and originally every life is made for.